We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's all.
Vitaly Klitschko. He's a heavyweight, all right. Just look at this specimen fighting out of Ukraine. And here comes...
This bout is scheduled.
So much hype. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Nice counter shot. Which fighter will say no mas? How about that time counter shot? He threw a punch and just got countered. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The right hook just missed. Punch, counter punch. Just missed with that jab. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Here we go for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. He scores with the counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. talk about Klitschko in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to... And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Perfect counter lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well done with that counter shot. That jab misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Good counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Beautiful counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Counter punch caught him clean. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. That one lands. A perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to...
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out. Good counter punching. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Time they drop their guard, they get caught. And miss with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally switched back on to the 6th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Only catching air with that hook. On the canvas. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Holding nothing back here in the round. You'd like to see more jabs. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter.
And there's the bell for round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
That's counter punch. Just avoids the left uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nope, that hook won't score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Catch and shoot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitschko in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line.
And there's the bell for round 8. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
His stamina is off the charts. Misses with the straight left. There's nothing. Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Beautiful counter punch. Straight right, just... We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin standing up to that shot.
Shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
No surprise there.
You know, niggas that use the Larry Holmes is just kind of a cheat. Make me honestly, I'm kind of sick of the heavyweight division. I'm sick of it. Need a break from heavyweight.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect your... Let's fight.
Listen, you've switched up. What do you do? You've done all that. That's it. You're winning this round. Nothing stupid now.
Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, come on.
now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Hold on, time mute. Man, this dude is a chump. Let's fight. Come on, man.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. What was that? What are you doing? Damn, I'd back you. Give me your business. are you doing? You've switched up completely. Let's do it. Go back with the left hook. Look at his right hand position. Buddy, what are you doing? Come on. Doing? Get your mind back on the job. Let's fight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do you still want to fight?